SIVGA sent me these SVO21s, and unlike every other product I've tested, I fell in love with them immediately. Regular viewers know that I see the negative far before the positive, but not with these SVO21s. Surprisingly comfortable. A headband that is not only easily adjustable, but stays in its place. Something I can't say about my Dan Clark Aeon Opens. And unlike my Aeons, these are closed back headphones. They come with a dual 2.5mm to 3.5mm cable and a 6.35mm adapter. They come with a box and of course the headphones. The foam pads are really comfortable. Pressure, at least for my head, was literally spot on. What had these guys done for $149? Have they created the perfect headphone? Then the bloom began to fall off the rose. SIVGA claims they include a hemp bag, as seen here on the Amazon description. I can't show you mine because I cut it up in half and smoked half of it. I didn't get high. I sold the other half to a teenager down the street for $5. Not cool, SIVGA. But let's take a look at the headphones themselves. A phenomenally nice feeling headband. Even the metal is so smooth, you want to just keep touching it. It's got nice stitching, clearly marked left and right, both on the cable and on the headphone itself. But I only have two complaints. First, plastic cups. They feel cheap. The minor complaint is it doesn't tell you the model number on the headphone, just the brand. So in the all-important look-feel department though, they are remarkably competent. So it was time to listen, but for some reason something wasn't right. Why was I seeing rainbows and unicorns flying around the room? Huh. And why was that 13-year-old's mother marching up the driveway? The next 2 hours were a blur, so I can't tell you exactly what happened. But when I came to, my wallet was $5 lighter and I had the other half of the hemp bag in my hand. It was now time to listen, so I plugged them into my RME ADI2 FS DAC and started off by thumping bish. No pink noise. I went right for the music this time. Wow! I was back in love. Deep bass, sparkling highs, damn easy to drive. These were 4 times, probably, I'm estimating, easier to drive and louder, therefore, than my Aeons at the same volume level. How easy to drive? 32 ohms, 105 dB sensitivity. You can drive these to deafening levels with a potato, which I did. I decided to play Bish's track that sat atop Billboard's organ chart for almost 13 weeks. Her call to God, Speak to Me. This song lives below 250 hertz and these headphones were loving it. I pushed the volume. When will that distortion set in? It sets in just about when you can feel the headphones vibrating, and I'm not joking, vibrating on your head. The decibel rating for distortion is pretty damn loud. And I almost forgot, the pads are removable. Ah! Come with a little clip. Come off super easy. I'll put the links to everything in the description, but extra pads are about $16. I don't make any money off your clicks. I make money selling hemp bags. It was time to see how well these played on less bass-heavy tracks, so out came the song that almost got Bish excommunicated, Black Magic Woman. These were headphones that I could tell I'd be keeping for a long time. But they were also headphones that I can tell you were not going to be replacing my reference Aeons. Why? Well, because Bish don't sing. And because of that, I put on a song I'm very familiar with. Frank Sinatra's My Way. Frank's voice, being a light baritone, is pretty strong in the 300 to 500 hertz range. And like most of his music, it is recorded and mixed to put Frank's voice front and center. Sadly, the SVO21s do the song their way, not Frank's way. The accompanying instruments weren't taking a back seat, but a front seat. If you know the song, it's a great test. Sadly, SVO21s have a massive cup in the 300 to 800 hertz region. I gave them a 5 dB bump at 500 Hertz using equalizer APO, and we were back in business. Frank was back in charge, dominating songs the way he dominated the airwaves back in the 40s and 50s. How do we rate a product like this? It's an almost great product at a damn good price. It deserves an almost great wine. So nothing less than a 2006 Cassiano Columbio Sangiovese from Italy. But pairing this was no easy feat. These headphones were very good. They just had a hole at 500 Hertz. Then I remembered osso buco. It's not a person, but the Italian veal dish that in English means bone with a hole. A perfect rating, if I do say so myself, for headphones that have a little hole cut in that 500 Hertz region. My positive spin is for $149. I'm impressed, but that high bass, low cup out between 300 and 800 Hertz is just too extreme and requires EQ. If you have a way of EQing headphones, these are a serious bargain. Long uses, and they are remarkably comfortable, just getting a little warm after an hour, but I have tried many closebacks and they all get a little warm after about an hour. If you don't have a way to EQ them, honestly, I would pass on them, because if Frank's not in command of the song, well, that's just not Sinatra's way. And just a quick reminder, subscribe if you want to be notified when the next video drops, but become a member if you want videos that general public will never see. Everything from reviews to audio discussions, and who knows what the hell else.